Dr. Annabelle Palomo. I am CEO and College President for RGV College.
We've got a very big turnout here at Pharr One Centre, Annabelle. A huge turnout for an event put on by Workforce Solutions, and it looks like you've got the starring role.
Well, a little bit with that. We did get started today with the check presentation. That is for the High Demand Job Training Grant, which encompasses Pharr ADC and partnering up with the college. Of course, that is matched with funds from the workforce. So what it was Pharr ADC was willing to fund the school with tuition, maybe even for equipment, $150,000, and then we had our local workforce commission match that, so it came out to $300,000. What that means is that students either in our vocational nursing program, our medical assistant, or pharmacy tech program are eligible for funding for their education.
How serious an issue is the nursing shortage here in the Rio Grande Valley?
After the check presentation, in a while, we will be going into roundtable discussion to discuss things like the shortage, right? It is drastic. You know, the numbers are in our vocational nursing, in our RN program. I think institutions, even what we have in our area is not enough as far as what we're being able to educate. We're proud to say at RGV College, we actually educate the second largest vocational nursing population in the state of Texas. So that's been, of course, over a 15-year span. So we've been able to track ourselves to be able to try to help our community with that shortage. Of course, our ADM program's a little newer. So we're hoping to get on track with that to be able to do that. Like you did mention, there is a need, and we're working as hard as we can to be able to educate the students needed.
You say you're the second largest in the state. How many students come through your
Last
program?
year we tracked close to 200 vocational nursing that we graduated. We're on track to graduate a little more. Every year we do increase that. I think the other school was in San Antonio, the San Antonio area, in which they had, I think, close to 380. So after that, it was RGV College that was able to educate a large number.
And how long have you been going? How old is your
Our program is over 15 years old. Of course, our college has been in existence for 16 years, starting small with those small foundations, but of course now we're off of 281 with a larger, now 2 associate degree programs. We have the associate degree in nursing, and we also have the physical therapist associates program.
So we hear a lot about UTRGV graduating lots of nurses, South Texas College the same. Why is it that the Valley needs that extra bit of emphasis that you and other sort of private colleges provide? There's obviously the demand is there.
Yeah.
Because maybe the traditional colleges cannot fill.
Exactly. It's like you said, the demand's there. We do partner up with STC for prereqs. We are forming articulation agreements right now with UTRGV and A&M to have that continuing education for our students. My education is educational leadership. That's my doctorate. So I'm a firm believer you never stop learning. Whether a student wants to become a vocational nurse and be the best vocational nurse there is, or whether they want to keep going, we have enough resources in our area. Right now I know Region 1, I'm part of a cohort of individuals that get together quarterly. It's called the Tri-Agency Core Group, in which we are trying to form those career paths for our students. How do we partner up together? Some students might not be your traditional 4-year. They might start with a certificate, a vocational nursing, go into an associate's degree, go on to your bachelor's, your master's. So trying to create those career paths for our students in our area is critical. And of course, all of us partnering up together, what better success?
So there, with that answer, you've sort of given us a glimpse into the future.
Yes.
Of what your plans are to grow.
Yes, a little bit with RGV College. We do plan to grow. We're in the city of Pharr. I'm a native from our area, an educator since my 20s. I don't want to give you my age, but since my 20s. And so I'm a firm believer sometimes students need maybe a little bit of a smaller setting to be able to taste that success and then fly off and continuing their education. So that's what separates RGV College a little. It's a little bit of our smaller classroom settings, are more hands-on.
And back to today's conference put on by Workforce Solutions, does your college have any other Are you going to be contributing any more today?
Yes, we will. The workforce does have roundtable discussions for either for practitioners, educators, or even people that are employing people in the healthcare field. So we'll be sitting at the table for education, of course, and addressing questions that the audience might have. Of course, there will be a moderator asking us questions of stuff that we could maybe answer and what we're doing in the education field to be able to do something and combat the healthcare field shortage in the nursing.
Anything else you'd like to add, Annabelle?
Like today, I'd like to add thank you to the City of Pharr, the Pharr EDC, our Mayor, Dr. Hernandez, for the support for our college, but most importantly, even for the workforce to be able to bring this to our students, even to people that are attending today, for any questions they might have, so that we can continue to work together.
And I see your nurses are in
the audience.
They're here today.
Yes.
So they got their uniforms on, their scrubs, and so you're getting the word out about your college here.
For sure. Well, most importantly is to educate them too, because they're going to be part of what we put out in our community, right? And we want them to stay. So I want them to be vested. So it's not just about the theory that they learned or the skills. It's being able to the whole student. I'm a firm believer that we're an institution that tries to educate the student in all aspects of life.
Well, thank you, Annabelle. We've learned a lot. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.